Hello, Yankees Nation. Welcome back to your go-to channel, New York Yankees News Network, where we bring you the freshest updates straight from the Bronx. Today's episode is absolutely packed with major updates you don't want to miss. We've got breaking news on Giancarlo Stanton's injury struggles, an emerging star in the Yankees' rotation battle, and a controversial move by Major League Baseball that has fans divided. If you're a true Yankees fan, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a single update about our Bronx Bombers. Now, let's dive straight into today's first and most urgent update. First update, Giancarlo Stanton's season in jeopardy. Yankees star facing major setback. Yankees fans, we need to talk about Giancarlo Stanton, and unfortunately, it's not good news. As we gear up for the 2025 season, the Yankees have already been hit with multiple injury concerns, and now it looks like Stanton's situation is becoming even more alarming. Let's break this down. Stanton originally suffered from an elbow injury that he managed to play through during last season's playoffs. However, things have taken a turn for the worse. He has now revealed that he's dealing with severe tendon issues in both elbows. That's right, both elbows. The Yankees medical staff has been trying to treat this with PRP, platelet-rich plasma injections, but so far, the results have been disappointing. The condition known as tennis elbow is still causing him significant discomfort, making it impossible for him to return to the field anytime soon. But wait, it gets worse. If his condition doesn't improve, surgery might be the only option, and that would mean the end of his 2025 season. The team is desperately trying to avoid this, but with each passing day, the outlook gets darker. What's the Yankees' timeline for his return? Originally, Stanton was expected to miss a few weeks, but now even the most optimistic timeline has him out until Memorial Day, May 26th. That's 2 full months into the season. And even if he does return by then, there's no guarantee he'll be the same dominant power hitter we know. Adding to the concern, Stanton isn't just dealing with elbow problems. Reports suggest that he also has a chronic calf issue, which could have sidelined him even if he were healthy otherwise. This means even when he eventually comes back, he'll likely need regular maintenance and possibly miss more time throughout the season. How does this impact the Yankees? This injury couldn't come at a worse time for the Yankees. They are already without DJ LeMahieu, and they just lost their ace Gerrit Cole to season-ending Tommy John surgery. That's 2 massive blows, and now Stanton's uncertain status adds even more pressure to an already shaky lineup. So, who steps in for Stanton? Right now, Ben Rice seems to be the best available option. He has been solid in spring training, hitting 2 home runs with a 0.728 OPS and a 0.316 on base percentage. But let's be honest, Rice isn't Stanton. His production will likely fall short of filling the void left by one of the Yankees' biggest power hitters. What's next? The Yankees are still holding out hope that Stanton can return before June, but let's be realistic. The odds aren't looking great. The front office might have to make a move in July to bring in reinforcements, depending on how things unfold. So, Yankees fans, what do you think? Is Stanton's season over before it even started? Should the Yankees start looking for a replacement right now, or is it too early to hit the panic button? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Second update. Will Warren making his case? Is he the Yankees' secret weapon? Yankees fans, if there's a silver lining in all the injury chaos, it's this. Will Warren is making a serious case for a spot in the Yankees' rotation. With Gerrit Cole out for the season and the Yankees in desperate need of pitching depth, the door has swung wide open for someone to step up. And right now, 25-year-old Will Warren is doing just that. Warren's breakout spring training performance. Let's take a closer look at the numbers. So far in spring training, Warren has been nothing short of phenomenal. 5 appearances, 4 starts, 3 wins with 0 losses, a stellar earned run average of 2.87, a microscopic walks plus hits per innings pitched of 0.77. For a guy who struggled badly in his brief Major League debut last season, where he posted an earned run average of 10.32, this is a massive turnaround. What's changed? Confidence, mechanics, and command. Warren has spent the offseason refining his pitch mix, focusing on his fastball control and breaking pitches, and it's paying off in a big way. The battle for the fifth rotation spot. Of course, Warren isn't the only one competing for a spot. Carlos Carrasco, the veteran right-hander, is also in the mix. At 37 years old, Carrasco still has some gas left in the tank, and his spring training stats are solid. 11 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts, a 2.45 earned run average. On paper, Carrasco looks like the safer option because of his experience. But here's the problem. He's on the decline. Over the past few seasons, he's struggled with consistency, injuries, and diminishing velocity. Why Warren is the better choice for the Yankees? There are three big reasons why Will Warren should win this rotation battle. 1. Long-term potential. Carrasco might be reliable for a few starts, but Warren represents the future of the Yankees' rotation. Giving him experience now could pay huge dividends down the road. 2. Dominant spring training, his numbers speak for themselves. The Yankees have an opportunity to ride the hot hand, and Warren's confidence is through the roof right now. 3. Depth in the bullpen. If the Yankees keep Carrasco, he could be an asset in the bullpen, where his veteran presence could still make an impact. Let the younger, stronger arm take the rotation spot. What's next? The Yankees haven't made a final decision yet, but if Warren keeps performing at this level, it will be impossible to ignore him. He's proving that he's ready to take the next step, and this could be the beginning of an incredible breakout season. So, Yankees Nation, what do you think? Should Will Warren get the rotation spot over Carlos Carrasco, or should the Yankees go with the experienced veteran? Let us know in the comments below. Third update, MLB's gold gimmick, a bold tribute or an unnecessary distraction? Yankees Nation, a heated debate is brewing in Major League Baseball, and this time it has nothing to do with trades, injuries, or game day strategies. Instead, it revolves around a bold new promotional initiative that MLB has launched. A gold-themed tribute to its most marketable superstars, including our very own Aaron Judge and the ever-dominant Shohei Ohtani. At first glance, it may seem like a creative and celebratory move by the league, but not everyone is on board with this flashy new approach. In an era where sports leagues constantly evolve to engage modern audiences, MLB has decided to inject aesthetic flair and grand presentation into the game. The gold gimmick aims to blend tradition with modern sports marketing, giving certain superstar players a distinct recognition that sets them apart. From gold-trimmed uniforms and equipment to special in-game presentations that highlight their presence on the field, this initiative is designed to make every appearance by these elite players feel like an event. The league is even introducing enhanced on-field audio, bringing fans closer to the action and personalities of the game. But while some see this as an exciting step forward, others feel it is a dangerous departure from the purity of baseball's traditions. To many die-hard Yankees fans, baseball is a sport defined by grit, history, and respect for the game's essence. Unlike the over-the-top theatrics of sports like basketball or football, baseball has always been about fundamentals, teamwork, and legendary moments that arise naturally, not through manufactured spectacle. The idea that a select few players would receive special visual treatment or additional attention does not sit well with fans, who believe that baseball should always remain a team sport, not an individual showcase. There is also a growing concern that such flashy marketing tactics could overshadow the integrity of the game itself. The Yankees, a franchise built on pure baseball excellence and an unmatched legacy, have never needed gimmicks to shine. From Babe Ruth to Derek Jeter to Mariano Rivera, the greatest Yankees earned their legendary status through performance on the field, not through special effects or flashy uniforms. Many argue that players should be celebrated for what they accomplish in the game, not by adding artificial layers of spectacle to their presence. Yet, despite the backlash, there is an undeniable argument in favor of modernization and innovation. The game of baseball has been struggling in recent years with declining TV ratings and a shrinking younger audience. Other major leagues, like the NBA and NFL, have embraced flashier marketing strategies and player-driven branding, which have helped them remain culturally relevant. Proponents of MLB's gold gimmick argue that a balance must be found between honoring the sport's history and making it more appealing to today's generation. If a golden spotlight on players like Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani can attract new fans and bring excitement to the ballpark, is that really a bad thing? For the Yankees, though, the priority remains unchanged. At the end of the day, flashy promotions and gold-plated gimmicks won't matter if the team isn't performing at an elite level. Yankees fans don't tune in to see marketing stunts. They tune in for dominance on the field, playoff victories, and championship parades down the Canyon of Heroes. No amount of gold trim or hyped-up presentations will matter if the Yankees aren't delivering in the win column. So, what do you think, Yankees fans? Is this gold gimmick a fresh way to highlight baseball's biggest stars, or is it just another unnecessary distraction from what really matters, the game itself? Let us know in the comments below. And that brings us to the end of today's episode of New York Yankees News Network. We've covered some major updates, from Giancarlo Stanton's troubling injury status to Will Warren's impressive push for a rotation spot, and finally, this MLB controversy over the gold gimmick. It's been a packed episode, and as always, we want to hear what you think about these developments. If you enjoyed today's video and want to stay up to date with all things Yankees, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We'll be back soon with more breaking news, analysis, and everything you need to know about the Bronx Bombers. Until next time, go Yankees.